Hello, thank you for joining. How is your day going? What are you up to? What are you doing this lovely afternoon? As for me, I'm cooking, trying to grill some fish. Oh, yeah. Oh, I made a mistake. I left this in here. I'm grilling some fish. Put this back. Hello, Echo here. As you can see, I'm grilling some fish. Connor, thanks for joining. What am I making? This is mackerel fish. I'm going to grill it. Tona, no, it's not beef, it's fish. It's not beef, it's fish, mackerel fish. Look, it's not beef. So I've got my pepper in here. Hot pepper, like proper pepper. Let me show you. So I've got hot pepper in there. I've got some sweet pepper as well, but I've got that. Like this is proper hot pepper. So I'm going to grind this up. I'll use some of it to marinate the fish, and then some Maggi as well before I put it in the oven. So I'm putting in more hot pepper. This is hot pepper mixed with sweet pepper. And now it's time for me to grind. Cool pepper. You like pepper? Yeah, it's gonna be tasty. Trust me. It's gonna be tasty. I've done it a couple of times, but I haven't done it for a while now. So I just felt like, why not just do it today? So Connor and Tona, where you guys streaming from? Hello Ahmad, thanks for joining. I'm grilling some fish. This is a proper Cameroonian delicacy. Okay, so next thing, just cut the fish up a little bit so that it'll be easier for me to marinate it. Oh God, this knife is not very sharp. Yeah, I think this one is better. Oh, ooh, this is sharp. Yes. There you go. Just cut it up so that, as I said earlier, it will be easy for me to marinate. So that's the fish. Oh, I made a mess. Yeah, I will use the pepper as seasoning. I will use a little bit of it to season, and then the rest of it I will cook it, and it's like a side. Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm grilling and making a pepper sauce. Yes. Yeah, I will put some seasoning on it. I will. I will put some seasoning on it. I will put Maggi pepper. Yeah, I will put seasoning on it. I just want to grind this first. Okay. Yeah, I will put seasoning. Hello, Murphy. Thanks for joining. Hello. Is it Gaz? Can you shout out Dan, Harriet, and Oscar? A shout out to Dan, Harriet, and Oscar then. So who are they? Are they the family members? So I'm going to grind the pepper now. So I'll use some of it to marinate it. Oh, they are? Okay. That's will be a little bit noisy. So people should subscribe if oh, thank you, Connor. Yes, Mia Khalifa. Who is that? Is that your family member? A shout out to Mia Khalifa. Oh, she's an adult actress. Okay. I didn't know that. Can you say up the ra? What's that? I don't know what that is. Hello, Oliver. Thanks for joining. Okay, this is my pepper. So this is what I'm going to use to season it. So we call this Maggi. I think some of you know what this is. Hello, Oliver. Thanks for joining. This is Maggi. This is what I'm going to use to season it, and some of this pepper before I put it in the oven. There you go. So I think I'll use the 3 because I really like it spicy. So there we go. But I'm going to crush the pepper first. What are you making, boy? Yeah, I'm trying to grill some fish, mackerel fish. I've done this a couple of times, but I haven't done it for a while, so I just feel like, why not this afternoon? So I'm going to peel the Maggi up. As you can see, that's my Maggi. That's what I'm going to use to season the fish, and some of that pepper. Avocado in it. No, we don't put avocado in it. Nah, I've never put avocado. I might try it sometimes. So this is the Maggi now. I use the Maggi now to season my fish. Some people do use salt, but I don't really want to use salt. I prefer to season it with Maggi instead of salt. There you go. No, I don't cook with avocado. I've never done it with avocado. I don't know how it tastes though. It might taste nice, who knows? But I've never done it with avocado. Okay, so that is my fish seasoned with Maggi. So as I said earlier, do a dance. I'm cooking. I need to finish if I do a dance. And if you want to see me dancing, go to my videos. I've got a video of me dancing. I think it was like for how many minutes? For like a minute. Yeah, you will find that on my YouTube. Just quick. If that makes you happy, is that okay? That's it, do it, dance. Okay, now I've got my spoon here. This is hot pepper mixed with sweet pepper. It's really, really hot. So I'll just marinate that. I don't want to touch it with my hands because this is really hot. More of it. Oh, there we go. I like to put a lot of it because I want it really spicy. And as I said, this is really, really hot. This is really, really, oh, that is really, really hot. There we go. Some people will wear gloves before they do it with their hands. I should have done that, but I haven't got any gloves, so I just use the spoon. It's better when you use your hand because you have a feel of the fish. Yes! That is my fish. Kiss the fish! No! Who kisses a fish? I don't. No, I can't kiss a fish. So that's it. So this is what it looks like. All marinated. Now it's time to get it into the grill. So just clean this up. I'm done with this. So I'll put this away for now. I made a mess. Lot of mess. So foil paper on this, and then my fish on it. Foil paper. Not even for, can you kiss a fish? Not even for subscribe. So now my fish goes here. Grab the second one here and the third one here. Lovely. So the oven was already on. Can you dance with the fish? Come on, the fish is dead. The fish can dance. The fish can dance. Some of the pepper on it. I don't want to waste any of the pepper, so I'll just get it on the fish. This is going straight to the oven now. Yeah, it looks good. But by the time it's done, it will look really, really yummy. Straight into the oven. So time to do some washing now. Bro is definitely in England. The way to say lovely. Yeah, see, he can't be in England. He seasons his food. Yeah, I know English people don't season their food that much, but I live in England. I live in Bristol. I season my food because I like spicy food. I really, really like spicy. So most of the times I season my food. Okay. So now he can be in England. This isn't his food. Yeah, I eat a lot of spicy, so I season my food most times. So that's the food in the oven. This is the pepper which I'm going to cook, which will be like a side. This is really really hot. Bristol is nice but expensive. Yeah, Bristol is very very expensive. But a few years ago it was all right. I remember around 2012, 2013, a one bedroom flat in Bristol would cost you about one bedroom flat in Bristol would cost you about £500. But now that same one bedroom flat in Bristol will cost you about 900 and maybe even £1,000. It's gone. Houses in Bristol are too expensive now. A few years ago, I paid a room in Bristol, a double room in Bristol, with bills inclusive. That was like 2015. It cost me just £400. But that same room in Bristol now is like 800, 7 to 800 pounds. It's crazy. Yeah, it is. It is the most expensive out of London. It's a nice place to live. Don't get me wrong, but it's getting too expensive. Too expensive, and people are still getting paid the same salaries they were getting paid a few years ago, which makes it really really difficult. Yeah, yeah. A decade ago, let's say 10 years ago, Bristol was all right, to be honest. But lately, I would say the past 5, 6 years now, everything in Bristol has doubled, to be honest. Yeah, we live to work. Just work, pay bills, continue. Work, pay bills, continue. Yeah, London is expensive. I used to live in London a few years ago. It was a little bit cheaper, but these days the prices in London are just not just London. I just feel like the UK is getting too expensive these days. Too expensive. Someone said definitely the opposite here in the States. Oh, the States. I thought I'm in Portsmouth, bro. Is the same. Yeah, Portsmouth is expensive too. I had a friend in Portsmouth, so I think 3 years ago I used to go to Portsmouth like every weekend to see her. It's expensive too, but not as expensive as Bristol. And I like Portsmouth. Small city, nice. I like the beaches. We used to go out to see the boats. I really love it. Okay, it's time to cook my pepper now. So I'm going to pour all of it here and then put it in the. Ooh, look at that. So that's my pepper now. I had to look up. Look it up. What are you looking up? Is that Portsmouth or Bristol? Uh, So Connor, you live in Bristol. Do you support the football club? What do I do for a living? I had a full-time job where I was working in probation, but I left that now. Um, I've started my own small business, which is sports and education. So what I do is I do kind of PE in schools, but it's still a very small business, so I have plenty of free time in my hands. So I go to schools, do PE. Sometimes I do things like teaching assistant kind of stuff, and then I also coach football. I coach football with a semi-professional football club in England. So I do anything and everything sports and education. How on earth am I surviving? I work. I work. As I said, it's a small business. It's not picked up, but I have enough work to pay my bills. So it's not like I'm not doing anything. I work and I coach as well. I also coach football. So I coach football. I work in schools. So I'm always having work. Thank you, man. Thank you, Tona. Yeah, it's a small business. I'm still building the website, which will be done maybe in the next couple of weeks. When the website is up and running, I think I will have a lot of visibility, and then the business will probably pick up after that. My business, yeah, I call it Acco Sports Management. So if you go to Company House, you will find me on Acco on Company House. But online, I'm still building the website, just as I said earlier. Yeah, I try to work so hard, man. It's not easy, you know. I just feel like for a very long time, I had other jobs working for different companies. You know, I worked for Cardiff City Foundation at some point. I worked for CTEC. I just felt like it's time I get my own thing. So yeah, I came to study. That was a long time ago. Finished studying, did an undergrad in sports, in football coaching, did a PGCE, and then finished a master's. And then I worked for a couple of years, but now I'm just trying to start my own thing, which is hard. Don't get me wrong, it's hard, but again, I have to do it because that is what I really want to do. I do not really want to waste my whole life working for other people. Where are you from originally? Have a guess. Correct. Have a guess. I'm from Africa. Just have a guess. Let's see how you do. Have a guess. This is hot. This is hot. Jesus Christ. What? Why did I even taste it? Not Ghana now, not Ghana. But we're not very far from Ghana. Not very far from Ghana. Oh boy, this pepper is something else. A little bit of salt in the pepper. It's just too hot. God. Uganda? Nah, I'm from Cameroon. Cameroon. If you know Samuel Eto'o's, yep. If you check up my post, Ngannou, yes, Francis Ngannou, yeah, we are from the same country. Francis Ngannou, Andre Onana, Nguemo, who plays for Manchester United, we are all from the same place. If you check my my profile, I just made a video this afternoon about Cameroon not qualifying for the World Cup. Like, we played Cape Verde yesterday. That is a game we should be winning, but they lost it. Now the chances of playing in the World Cup are gone. What happened to Onana? I think Onana. What happened to Onana is Manchester United. I just feel like when a good player comes to Manchester United, they just forget how to play football. Since Alex Ferguson left Manchester United, there have been problems. We've seen so many good players come to United and then they just become average or just shit. And then they leave United, go somewhere else, and then they start doing well again. Yeah, so I think Onana, the same thing has happened to Onana. And honestly speaking, I'm happy that Onana is leaving Manchester United because he was getting a lot of criticism from fans. Every time Manchester United loses a game, everyone is Onana. I ask myself like, okay, he makes mistakes, of course he does, but United is not even playing well. To be honest, they are not even playing well. They can't score goals. They are just, I don't know. On how the fish comes out though. So yeah. Connor, I will make a shot. I will make a shot and put there for you. And thank you so much for joining my life. Please don't forget to subscribe before you go, Connor. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day too. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, really? Okay. That's good. Thank you so much, Connor. Thanks for subscribing. Oh, this pepper. This pepper. This pepper. I had to run away because it feels like the fire is too much. And I don't think I want pepper in my eyes. So there's a lot of water in the pepper. I think I should, oh my days. This pepper is not playing. When Maguire is your best player, you know your team is bad. Yeah, even Maguire used to be a very good player for Leicester before he moved to Manchester United. Yeah, Pepe is good. For my vision, no, I don't want it in my eyes. Maguire used to be a very good player. That's what I said. The good players move to Manchester United and then overnight they become average. Maguire was one of them. He was so good when he played for Leicester. Even when he played for Hull City, even though Hull got relegated, he was a very good player. But United, I don't really know what is happening in that club. I don't, to be honest. Okay, it's time to check my fish now. Ooh. You probably want to see that fish. Someone cursed them. But someone probably did. Look, that is my fish. Getting ready. And that's the pepper, which would be like a side. Yeah, Manchester United, someone probably cursed them, I'm not sure. But they have moved from bad to worse. They are doing really bad. And it pains me. You keep saying beef. Tina, it's not beef, it's fish. Mackerel fish is not beef. There's no way. Who do you support? Guess. I support is sea beef. Okay, yeah, let's call it sea beef. Who do I support? I support the best football club in England. Guess who the best football club in England is? Turner. Guess who the best football club is? That's why I support. Sunderland. as much as I like Sunderland, they are not the best football club. Well, they are the best football club when it comes to their fans. Their fans will say they are the best. And I won't lie to you, I love Sunderland so much, and I was so happy that they came back to the Premier League because I love that rivalry between Sunderland and Newcastle. So having them in the Premier League was really, really good. I really wanted them, and I was so happy they beat Sheffield because Sheffield comes to the Premier League every season, and then they get relegated again. So I didn't want to see them. Liverpool, yes, there you go. Liverpool, best football club these days. And you will be surprised how long I've supported Liverpool. Since the day Liverpool beat AC Milan in that Champions League final in 2005, that was the day I started supporting Liverpool. They needed a new defender, Liverpool. Yeah, that was why they wanted Cahill. But Crystal Palace refused to sell. You know. Because Konate gets injured a lot. And Quensa is gone. Gomez also gets injured a lot. So they really, really need a defender. But Crystal Palace did us bad. If they had had Cahill, it would have been so good. So good because he's a very good player. That was the same conversation I had today with one of my friends. Having to buy Isaac when they have Ekitike. Like, I'm not really sure. I do understand that. I do understand that they want depth in the team. But how are they going to manage those two players, Ekitike and Isaac? It will be good because people will have options in the bench. And if they do a substitution, you are sure that another good player is coming in. The problem now is being able to manage Isaac, Ekitike, Gapo, and Salah. How to keep them happy. I understand. I did prefer to see them buy new defender and midfielders. I don't really think Liverpool needs midfielders. Yes, one player will suffer. One will suffer. Anyone who gets a chance to play and doesn't really do well, and then the chances of that person being dropped are very high. But again, as a manager, you always want to have those options. I coach football. I manage an under 16 academic team. You always want to have those options of good players. But the biggest problem is keeping them happy. Because everyone wants to play. If you can manage to keep them happy, then you are winning. But having Isaac and Ekitike, I don't even mind those two. My problem is these weeks, the German midfielder he bought. I don't think Liverpool needed him, to be honest, because they've got McAllister, they've got Jones who can play the midfield, they've got Endo who is a midfielder as well, and then they went and bought another number 10. That is well with me, to be honest. Yeah, Uh, that is true. When Gravenberch is not there, it becomes difficult because if you look at the second goal Liverpool considered against who was that against Bournemouth, the goal Semenyo scored. He just drove through that midfield without being stopped by anyone. If Gravenberch was in that midfield, he would have stopped Semenyo, but there was no one. But again, even if Gravenberch is not there, Endo is a holding midfielder. I don't really know why they don't play him. He has not had much playing time for a very long time. So I don't really think Liverpool needs a holding midfielder because Gravenberch is holding, Endo is holding. Sometimes Soberheim holds as well. And Jones who can hold, even though not as good as Gravenberch. But if you ask me, what Liverpool really needs now is another defender, another central defender, because Kanote is injured, Gomez is prone to injuries, and Van Dijk might also get injured at some point. Who knows? If it happens, and then Liverpool are fucked. They definitely need a defender. Not just any kind of a defender, a good defender. Because the kind of fullbacks Liverpool got, I don't think any of them can play as a center defender. I don't think Robinson can play as a center defender. I don't think Frimpong can play as a center defender. Gravenberch is technically a box-to-box player. Yeah, he is. And Endo is coming to the end of his career. I don't think Cahill is good enough. Cahill is good. Cahill is good. If you watch that guy, if you watch him, Cahill alongside Van Dijk will be good. Trust me. He is not a top. He is not a top defender, but he is a decent defender. I will pick Cahill over he 5 feet, 5 foot. Well, I don't really know how tall he is. Yeah, but that's why they want him to play alongside. If he plays alongside Van Dijk will deal with all the crosses because he's short. But he's decent. He's really decent. Deal match. Really? You think so? Ooh, I'm back to that fish and it looks so nice. Let me give you a quick view of it. Look at that. Look at that. That looks really good. Really good. I can't wait for it to get ready. I need to probably turn it around. Okay. Yeah, he is good, but I don't know. For some reason, Liverpool just wanted Cahill, maybe because he's been so good for Crystal Palace. And again, I think they didn't really do much to bring Cahill. If they had put pressure on Palace by making an improved offer, Palace would probably have scored, have let Cahill come. I'm gonna post you some. Yes, I will. You live in is it Portsmouth? Were you the one that said you live in Portsmouth? Tona, were you the one that said you live in Portsmouth, or was that Connor? Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, okay, you live in Portsmouth, okay. Yeah, one of my university mates lives in Portsmouth as well. I like my fish shiny, so I'm going to put a little bit of oil in it. Oh no, the one with the pepper, yes. So a little bit of oil and pepper on it. There we go. I got to turn it over. Oh no, sticky. Okay, this is going to be a struggle. How old am I? Have a guess. How old do you think I am, Tuna? Have a guess. Have a guess. Oh no, what have I done? 30. Thank you very much, but I'm not 30. Oh God, this is going to be hard. Oh, I'm facing a challenge here. No. The fish is very sticky. Oh yeah, I've succeeded to turn that one. You see this one? 38. Add 2 more years in that. I'm facing a very big challenge here now. Should I put a little bit of oil in the fuel paper to make it easier to turn? Oh yeah, this one is done. Yes, this is good. Yeah. Last one to go. Yep. There you go. So I'm 60. You are funny. No, he said I'm 60. He first asked how old I was. I asked him to guess. He said 30. I said I'm not 30. He said 38. Then I told him, I said add 2 on that 38. And then he came over and said 60. Anyway, I'll be 60. Not now though. Not yet. I'm still far off 60. Okay, get some oil in that. And then the fish is going back to the oven for the very last ride. And then it will be ready. I'm 65. 65. Really? to 5. Yeah, I live in my own place. I don't live. I don't share anymore. I used to share a few years ago, but now I live in my own place. Wait, say I bet its own. Flatmate wouldn't have appreciated the cooking pepper. I actually had some flatmates while I was in uni. I cook whatever I wanted, and they would eat anything and everything that I cook. Yeah. And I introduced them to loads and loads of new dishes, and they love them. Yeah, they really love them. I had sauce, fish. But one thing is that they didn't like fish, especially things like how is your cancer treatment? Nobody has cancer here. Nadia Asidu. Depends if you like the cooking as it like with a lot of West Coast African and the cooking is great. Yeah. Most of my cooking is African. I do a lot of African dishes. And when I used to cook for my friend, I used to go easy with the pepper because most of them were born in the UK. Adam is English. The other one was of Bangladesh origin, but they were all born in the UK. So I used to go easy with the pepper, just to make sure that they eat the pepper. Are you dying of cancer? I'm not dying of cancer. What are you talking about? Nadia, no one is dying of cancer. Nigeria's mom says hi. I'm not really sure what Nadia is talking about. Is she mistaking me for someone else? No, I'm not from India, Nadia. No, I'm not. I'm not from India. No one really like you. Which world? I feel like Jupiter. Have you been posing? What do you mean, Niger? Are you asking if I've been posting? I've never been to India, Nigeria. So you probably mistaken me for someone else. Definitely not me. Depending on what you are smoking. Oh God. Have you been bleeding? 100%. Connor, is Nadia talking to you? Have you been shot? Well, I've got no clue what Nadia is talking about, to be honest. Oh, she's just okay, all right. Except so. Nadia, where are you streaming from? Let's know. 1 second, let me clean my hands. She, Connor, have you been stabbed? He's not been stabbed. If he was stabbed, he would have told you. The only one who's been stabbed is you, though. It sounds like you've had an iceberg. Let's get a tour of the apartment. Okay, do you guys want to see my fish? I think a tour of my apartment. Let's finish with the fish first. Let me show you the fish before you have a tour. That is my fish. It's almost ready. It's almost ready. So I'll just give it a couple more minutes, say 5 minutes, and then I'll be done with it. Yeah, it looks really good. Really, really good. So for my apartment, this is my kitchen, and this is my living room. Let me show you. I need to swap the camera around. Bring the fish on the tour. I can't bring the fish on the tour because it's still cooking. Nadia, we don't want to hear you asking people if they are dying of lung cancer. Thank you very much. I don't think that's very polite. So that is my set. I do a lot of podcasts. That's my station. As I said, I'm a football coach. So that's my tactics board, which I use sometimes. These are my lights. I left them on. Ooh, that's too bright. I think I should wipe this camera. It doesn't look good. Okay. Yeah. So that's my workstation. That's where I do my podcasting and stuff like that. My TV over there. That's my couch, an old one. TV. And then I've got this little stand here. That's all about it. But that's my best place. When I sit on that chair, I feel at home. That's why I do all my podcasts. Yeah, I do. The plan is to start a proper podcast. As of now, what I do is I just I do videos. I do a lot of videos, mainly on football, and I post them on my channel. But in future, what I'm thinking to do is to start a proper podcast where I will bring people in. Oh, I didn't show you the toilet. That's the toilet. That's it. That's the entrance. That shoe rack. Let's got some trainers on the floor. And that's my bicycle when I used to work in town. I used to cycle to work, but I haven't been on it for a while. That's the door. And my wardrobe is in here. Yeah, so my plan is to start a proper podcast and then try to bring people in to talk about football, but that is long term. For now, I just do videos and then post them on my channel. If you go to my channel, you see lots of videos that I've put on there. Yeah, I did podcast on the channel. How do I feel about Manchester United? They are shit. Manchester United are shit. Yeah, I try to keep my house clean. If there is something I'm big on is cleanliness. I like to clean. I hate when my area is dirty. I wash my hand constantly while cooking. I didn't know you took note of that. Be careful, Connor. It's a weird place in there. Okay, I think my fish is ready now. I better take it out before it burns. Ah, the fish is ready. I need to take it out. Keep it out before it burns. Okay, it was almost getting done. Perfect. So this is what it looks like. Oh, it's a little bit burnt, but it's fine. It's not that bad. It's just the paper that is burnt. So that's my fish. Okay, I need to make some rice, but I've just realized that my rice is finished. So I've got to go to the shops. So I'm going to the shops to get some rice. Where is my wallet? No, it won't get cold. The shops are not very far from here. I made a mistake. I would have checked. I just thought I had rice because I'm always having rice in the house, but it happened that I don't. So just rush to the shops now and then get some. My favorite is takeaway. To be honest, Connor, you'll be surprised that I don't do takeaway that much because I think it's because I like cooking. I do a lot of cooking myself. So I don't do a lot of takeaway. You wanna see my car? That's my lady. I call her my first lady. Stop. Oh God. Ooh. So that's my. If you look here, these are my. Like the color. These are like my training stuff. I mentioned earlier that I coach football, so that's what I work for. That's my jacket when it's raining. I don't really like McDonald's. I don't know why. I'm not really a McDonald's fan. I just feel like I'm not really a McDonald's fan. I don't like it that much. I used to do KFC a long time ago, but not anymore. KFC, McDonald's, I don't do them that much. And as I said earlier, I like my own cooking. You like the color of my car? Thank you. I like my own cooking. Even though it's not sunny, this is how I drive most of the times. Health is worth it. It is. What people don't realize is that things like McDonald's and KFC are not very good. I understand that they are fast food and sometimes people are too busy and they are quick to get, but in the long run, and if you are someone who does it all the time, it will have a huge massive it will have a massive effect on you. have have you got UK license? Yeah, I had a license long time ago in 2017. I passed my test in 2017 after how many attempts? 4. I failed 4 times and then I passed the 5th time. So I've had my license for over, we're in 2000 and, yeah, over 8 years, I would say. Yeah, 8 years. And it was a very good day, the day I passed. I was so happy. Okay, I'm off now. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate the fact that you guys joined my live and engage. You made my day, to be honest. I didn't know this was going to be as big as it turned out to be, getting to talk to you guys. Yeah, lessons are too expensive now. Um, when I did my own, when I did the lessons in 2015, it cost me 23 pounds a session. I was talking to someone yesterday and they said the sessions have gone up to about, is it 35-40 pounds, which is a lot of money. I'm just asking myself if I had to pay that much to do my lesson. I was so lucky when I did it. It was just 23 pounds. It's gone crazy now, and the test too. Okay, you guys have a good time. Thank you guys for joining, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do so that whenever I post something, you'll be able to see it. Thank you, Tona. You've been here all afternoon. Thank you, Connor. Thank you guys for interacting and being so nice. I really appreciate it. Talk to you guys some other time. Have a good day. Oops. Thank you, Connor. Thanks a lot.